It's from Florida to Pittsburgh tonight. We're filled with people looking to get out before the storm. David Highfield was at the airport when they arrived, and he continues our coverage now. David.
Ken, yes, several flights from Florida tonight. In fact, one was scheduled to land just moments ago. We talked with some folks who had to cut their vacation short. We also talked to people who grew up here but now live in Florida, and they're all saying with Irma bearing down, they're relieved to be here in Pittsburgh. Alex Booter left her house in Fort Myers with her 2.5-month-old daughter to come home to family in the South Hills at the advice of friends.
And they were saying, like, you better leave now, because if you don't leave now, you're going to be stuck. Because traffic was even terrible today. My husband's driving home. Kathy Lou's story is different. She's not from Pittsburgh, but lives in Orlando and just didn't want to take the risk with her son Max.
I just didn't want to stay there all by myself with him. It's just too dangerous.
She worries what she might go home to, but is thankful to have a friend in Pittsburgh to stay with.
I have a great responsibility to my son, so I think I probably won't be even be able to save myself. So this is a very bad storm.
We went to our dinner reservation and, had a great time and came back and had a note on our door saying you had to be out by noon the next day.
Diane and Tom Agresti from Irwin were in Key West celebrating Diane's birthday when the order came to get out. Problem was getting a flight out. Their original flight was canceled.
There was a lot of people that just didn't even know what they were doing, what they should do, and there was you just had to be brave enough to go up to someone, like a counter person, and just say,
she was the brave one. Without her, I don't know if I'd have made it.
And not everyone has made it out. In fact, I talked to a man who grew up on the north side. He now lives near Miami. Let's show you exactly where he lives. I think we have a map for you. John Thompson lives in Pompano Beach. He says he lives in an area that is supposed to evacuate by tomorrow, but as of right now, he plans to stay and ride it out with his wife, his 21-year-old daughter, and his 16-year-old son. Are you nervous about this?
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. Miami's out of gas. South Fort Lauderdale is out of gas, and we're running out of gas here. Most of the gas is on the way up or overpacked and overloaded, and only some are open. So if I leave, then if I run out of gas, then I'm stuck inside the elements.
Well, he says the highways are like parking lots right now. He's also concerned about looting. I can also tell you that his father, who is here in Pittsburgh, is very worried about them. We're live at Pittsburgh International. David Highfield, KDKA-TV News.